What's going on, guys? Getchu1230 here with more Grand Theft Auto 5, and today I've got some awesome news for you guys. This is probably some of the biggest news that we've gotten in a while, and it's pretty exciting. And actually, it is a leak. It's not really news because it's not yet confirmed by Rockstar, but it is a leak, and it is very, very, very juicy. So right now, I assume you're wondering what it is and how it was leaked. Well, here's what's up. Basically, in the recent patch update, there were some files that were downloaded to our Xboxes that were not visible to us, but upon viewing into those files using specific tools and things like that, hackers, modders, people like that were able to extract audio files like they did in the past. I don't know if you remember, before GTA 5 came out, the same thing happened before with cutscenes, and the theme song for GTA 5 was leaked. Well, basically, they did that again. So I think in patch 1.06 these audio files were recovered, and they were extracted, and basically they have been turned into regular MP3 files. So now I assume that you want to know exactly what they revealed to us. Well, they gave us the lowdown on future DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5. Future downloadable content. It really spilled the beans and gave us a lot of insight on what we can expect. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you the future DLC that is going to be coming to Grand Theft Auto 5. If you don't want any spoilers and you want it to be a surprise for yourself, then I recommend you stop watching right now. But if you want to hear some juicy information, I recommend you stick around till the end of the video, because we are going to go over everything that the files revealed to us. But one last thing before we get into that, I'm not going to play the actual audio for you guys. I'm going to put the link to it in the description below, though. So if you want to hear the actual audio, go ahead, check that out. I want to give that guy credit for it, but I am going to go over all of the important things that stood out to me in that 6 minutes of audio. So here we go. This future DLC appears to revolve around casinos. Yes, that is it. They're adding casinos to Grand Theft Auto 5. When we listen to the audio files, we can hear Lester and people talking about how a casino has opened, and basically there are a lot of things to do inside of this, and really a lot of new features being added with this. One of the first that we heard about was an indoor dirt track. A little later on, we find out that this dirt track can be used for indoor motocross racing and also motocross time trials. You can go over to the track and you can, race the laps and do all that stuff and get your time trial and probably compete against your friends and things like that. So this is the addition of motocross indoors. Sounds very cool. So here's what I'm hoping. Since they've already got an indoor dirt track, I'm really hoping that they will add demolition derbies. You know, it's not really confirmed in the audio files yet like the racing is, but it's something that I hope they would add. I was kind of hoping they would add it at launch for GTA 5, but they didn't. You know, you can still do it online with your friends if you meet up in an area, but I would like to see a designated area for it. That would be fun. And then next up, we've got something called Pink Slip Racing. This is another thing that the audio files revealed, and some of you might know what this is, but I actually had to Google it. I was not sure what Pink Slip Racing was exactly. And basically, it's street racing where you wager your car. If you lose the race, you lose your car. So this will definitely be an interesting addition. Real quick, just to give you proof of the Pink Slip Racing, directly taken from the audio files, somebody says there are people out there racing for pink slips. So we can only assume that that's an online edition. As of now, when you listen to the audio file, that's what it sounds like. So I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. You know, we've got people in GTA Online putting, tens of thousands of dollars, if not more, into these custom cars, and if it's a high-end car, maybe even near $1 million, if not more. So this is a lot of money on the line. So it seems a little weird that we'll be able to wager this much money. You know, it's like an all-or-nothing thing. But I guess we'll have to wait and see how this is going to work out. So the next thing that this might open up is the possibility of owning more garages. You know, let's say you're really good at racing and you like these pink slip races. Well, what if you win 20 cars, but you've only got a 10-car garage? This maybe opens up the possibility that we'll be able to own, 2 garages, 3 garages, 4, or maybe unlimited, Maybe there will not be a cap to how many cars we can own, or maybe there will and it'll be like 50 or something like that, but we're really going to have to wait and see what Rockstar does with it. Let me just add real quick that since this is a casino, I can only imagine that we are going to be able to gamble, I imagine that there's going to be slot machines, maybe even an online like poker mini game where you can play against other real people in GTA Online, because it would be completely ridiculous if they added a casino and did not allow you to gamble. We've got tons of money in GTA Online, and that would be a very fun way to utilize it and risk it and maybe even make more money. So that would be very cool, and maybe they'll even bring back the horse races like they did in San Andreas. I think that would be another good opportunity for them, so I think there are going to be a lot of casino-type things being thrown in with this that might not necessarily be revealed to us in the MP3 files. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that, but moving onward, there's a point where in the audio we hear this dialogue. Have you tried out your new phone since you got a system upgrade? The new camera features are worth a look, and that is what Lester says. So, that is telling us that your phone is going to receive an upgrade, obviously, and the extent of the upgrade isn't clear, but they do confirm that the new camera features are worth a look. So the camera is going to be upgraded. This could be anything maybe from just, you know, like filters that you can take pictures with. As of now, we just have the standard stock photo. Maybe they'll add sepia, you know, inverted colors, things like that, or maybe it'll be even more complex, things like shutter speed, aperture, and things like that. Who knows how in-depth they'll get to this. If you're into photography, then you know that there's like limitless things you can do to pictures and cameras and things like that. So I assume it's going to be more on the basic end, probably just like sepia and filters and, you know, sunny day hashtag selfie, and you can like add a sunny day filter to it, whatever. But like all of these things, we're really going to have to wait and see. And then finally, for the last thing, we've got Lester's spy feature. So this we're a little unclear on. There's not too much information on this. This is all a little bit of speculation at this point. But Lester at one point says, "Who do you want to spy on?" The question is, how? So, we will be able to spy on people, apparently, but who? Is this going to be NPCs? Is this going to be real players? And if it is real players, how and why is it going to work like that, you know? I can't really imagine a reason that we would want to spy on other players, maybe just to put hits on them and try to kill them, or maybe it's going to be a heist function where you need to spy on, like, security, things like that. And it's really just a question of how it's going to work. At this point, we really have no information on it. As I said, it's purely speculation, but he does, in fact, mention a spy feature, and it sounds interesting. I'm excited to see how it works. It could be anything from watching somebody on the same server as you, to attaching hidden cameras to things, to maybe even watching people that you don't like playing in other servers, you know, and then you can plot against them, things like that. A whole world of opportunities here. So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I encourage you to check out the original audio links, or the original audio in the link below in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe if you are not already, and remember to like the video. And I really appreciate you guys watching, and please stay tuned for more Grand Theft Auto 5 in the future. I will see you next time.